Reading science! Prolonged, extensive reading can be mentally draining, especially when you have been engaged with complex or dense material for extended periods of time. Cognitive fatigue can begin to surface as a result of the consistent processing of information without giving your brain adequate rest. Just like physical exercise entails rest periods after strenuous use, the brain also requires a recovery period. As a result of this mental exhaustion, attention, focus, and concentration can become difficult to sustain. A couple of days away from reading can replenish depleted cognitive resources. This break from reading is not only normal, but sometimes necessary, and it has its advantages. This time away from reading assists in the consolidation of memory and reinforces long-term retention of information. The time needed to recover from this extensive cognitive exertion varies from individual to individual, depending on the reader's stamina level and the complexity of the material they have been reading. In most cases, a day or two is sufficient for returning to your reading sessions with fresh perspective and renewed cognitive capacities. Some people may require longer restoration periods if they have been pushing their mental limits by overwhelming themselves with too much information regularly. These efforts will eventually catch up with them. Some people worry that the forward progress they have made in their literary pursuits will become jeopardized, or that their cognitive abilities will decline if they avoid their usual reading sessions. This is not the case. One can refrain from exerting themselves upwards of 1 week without any noticeable indications of backward progress. The most avid readers are able to continue and sustain their current momentum even after several weeks without active reading practice. It's important to listen to your body's signals. When your reading senses become dull or do not perform efficiently, it may be an indicator that you need a break. Even after considerably long periods of abstaining from reading, your natural abilities and quality reading attributes will likely be unaffected, and you can pick up where you left off.